It is a complicated process to transport thousands of animals every year.
They say never work with children or animals. We chose animals.
I'm Zach Carroll. I'm Intradco's Global Ground Operations Manager. My role involves making sure ground operations around the globe go smoothly. Ground operations basically is everything we do at the airport prior to flights.
Over a span of 30 years, I've probably done about 3,000 flights.
Time and environmental control are very important when transporting any animal, to be honest with you. You want them at the airport for as short a time as possible, and you want a shorter flight as possible.
We're back in the London office. This is the mainframe. This is where the magic happens. Let's go see what the guys are doing.
When we do prepare these complex operations there, we do tend to have a big checklist on every different species of animals that we are shipping. We are making sure that all requirements are met. So after commercials have been finalized, this is then when we come into play and where the hard part of this whole process starts. Well, I'm a Swiss guy in flight operations. Do you expect any more efficiency? So first of all, we have to assess which crates can we use, what are the requirements from the client side on not just the crates, but also maybe temperature setting, having attendants on board, and how the animal is generally looked at.
We make sure that we have the right crates for every single animal.
Okay, Nick, how are we looking?
Hey, all good. We've just spoken to the airline and landing permits received, ground handling accepted, and everything's running schedule.
Good stuff. All right.
Nice.
And of course, where possible, we do recommend to do crate training with the animals.
Once we've done a good job and all the animals arrive safely, it's quite a satisfying part of the job.
You have to have a heart for animals, otherwise you can't do this job. That's extremely rewarding, of course. Rescue projects from animals that have spent their lives in tiny cages or in environments that are absolutely not okay for them. Then seeing them being released and running around in the grass for the first time in their life, it's super rewarding.
So the cargo we transport, being live animals, being one of the most precious cargoes you could transport on this world, that also gives you so much meaning when you are working on these projects. And every time I see a flight of mine being completed, and not just the client happy, but the animal also being in tip-top shape, that just warms up my heart at the end of the day, and that's why I love to work here and I love to do this job.